Welcome one and all to KOFK presents Hell in a Cell live tonight in Ireland. My name is Mike Villain and I'm joined by Mr. CEO, and we have one hell of a card here for you tonight. First off, we have War Games kicking off Hell in a Cell. Smith and Devon. Devon coming off of an absolute breakthrough victory last week that we all witnessed here on KOFK. Thank you all for joining, and we are about to get things underway as we are all now privy to watch War Games.
War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can only be won by pinfall. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Thank you to our ringside announcer, and yes, those are the rules of War Games as specified. Nobody can be pinned, and the match cannot end unless somebody is pinned or submitted once all members of both teams have entered the cells.
Wow. Oh, here comes the Butcher.
Coming to the ring with a near thunderous roar from the Irish KOFK faithful here, the Butcher looms backstage, Mr. CEO, as we see him coming now. What do you think's on the Butcher's menu tonight?
Dominating, getting another W, looking to make it another statement.
Statement victory after statement victory. Butcher, I believe, seldom pinned or defeated in KOFK. Not many a competitor able to get one over on the Butcher. Many fall victim to those cleavers that he calls arms. You wouldn't want to be at the end of that lariat, I'll tell you what.
You know, the Butcher lost a match last week to the Icon. The Icon versus the Butcher in a steel cage match. And the Icon came out on top, so the Butcher's looking to rebound, gain that momentum back.
Yes, 100%. I think that this is what we would consider a grudge match. There's a lot of old rivalries, a lot of feuds being dug up here. And one as fresh as just last week when we did see the Icon get a statement victory over the Butcher. However, the Butcher had a lot to say about that, considering he wasn't pinned, stating that the Icon had to run from him in order to get a victory over him. But that is nevertheless as Harrington Hughes makes his way out to the cells now. What is your opinion of Harrington Hughes thus far here in KOFK? He's coming with the X Division, a band of brothers sort of invading the KOFK scene here on PlayStation. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, and he's probably happy to be out here in Ireland. He's from Ireland. You know, he's happy to be home, looking fitter than hell. He's always a good fighter, and he's not coming alone this time. He's bringing his homies with him.
Not coming alone, in fact, rolling deep with some homies and rolling deep with the crowd in his ear. You can hear them willing him into this hellscape right now that lies up before him. He is a fan favorite, being the hometown hero. We'll see how that fares for him as he's trying to go to the first two to start off the match tonight, as the Butcher starts it off with a knee right to the brow.
Let me take this phone call, Mike.
Go ahead, Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO is trying to sign some big names for KOFK, and that requires utter vigilance when it comes to agents. You have to have your phone on all the time of that suplex, expertly delivered. Oh, and the Butcher, what a beautiful spin around lariat, getting momentum off and going through the ropes. Now with a spin kick Oh, and turning him around and dropping him on his back. The strength of Butcher. Again, going for that lariat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gets it all just the same. Now a punch to the head. And slamming the face into the mat there. Absolutely ruthless. And you can hear this Irish crowd doesn't like that, as their hometown hero is already bleeding like a stuck pig. Oh, and the spinning back fist. It's blocked. Oh, but can't manage to capitalize after getting the Butcher into the corner, can Hughes. Hughes, you gotta think that vision is clouded right now for him. Difficult to see with all that blood running down, but he's still able to contain the Butcher between those ropes. Butcher running out to the other ring. Hughes now getting a bit of rest. What's Hughes thinking? Butcher doesn't allow for it to... Oh, a little bit of mind games from Hughes. Butcher reaching. Hughes getting back in, backing Butcher down. Butcher is sick of the games. He wants meat on the slab. Oh, and he's going to get it. Snake eyes and stepping. The disrespect, the absolute disrespect from Butcher to Hughes is unparalleled. Oh, and what an elbow drop from Butcher to Hughes. Seldom high-flying maneuvers from the Butcher, but done with great success. You gotta think he's picked that up in the gym. Oh, and the strength of Butcher dropping Hughes up on his back of the head. I was at a loss for words for seconds there.
Oh.
Using the ropes to bounce off and deliver that driving elbow to Hughes. Hughes kicking with some fight left in him. I don't know how.
In the corner.
The Butcher still. The Butcher smells blood. Oh, and he likes his meat a little red, doesn't he, Mr. CEO, as he's not letting up.
Yeah, he likes his meat a little red.
He's trying to show that he has never served blue. Tossing the Butcher into the turnbuckle. Getting all that European uppercut. Now getting a back mount. And then allowing for a headlock into the punch right between the eyes. That hurts. That waters up your eyes. Clouds your vision, much like Hughes is suffering from. Oh, and a powerful slam off the Irish whip. Hughes looking to climb. Looking to deliver an elbow drop, and Butcher rolls out of the way. Butcher strike for strike. Hughes, like Ali, using the ropes to bounce back. Sting like a... Oh, stinging like a bee in there. Going for the run-up and Saguri misses. Thank you, Mr. CEO. Yes, in fact, floating like a butterfly. Butcher now getting stretched out. A powerful man doesn't like that. All that weightlifting, you tend not to be as flexible as a man with a swimmer's body like Hughes. And Hughes busted open again. I don't even know if that's possible. I think he's got two different fountains drawing from his face. The fight in this Fighting Irishman should be something to be remarked on. You gotta give it to him. He's still present of mind, and I don't know how. Any other competitor would have their clock cleaned by the Butcher, and they'd be getting served up by a platter of charcuterie, and he's in the sleeper hold.
Oh.
Hughes needs to find strength, or else he might be out here.
He's wrapped up.
It doesn't look like he's stirring much.
The match ain't started yet until everybody's in the ring.
It can't finish. As our ringside announcer commented before the match start, this match cannot finish until all members of the war, both sides, both armies have entered the battlefield. That is only when this match can come to an end. And all soldiers have yet to arrive to the front. Oh, and what a suplex. Oh, absolutely folding Hughes on the... falling to the back of his neck and shoulders. Hughes with a kick to the midsection. Hughes not letting Butcher get away.
No.
Getting the better of that lockup exchange. You don't see that often, but Butcher not letting it stay around for long. I'm finding the way out of it in a spear.
Here comes the phenomenal.
This does not look good for Hughes as the phenomenal makes his way. beautiful lariat. Hughes seems to be invigorated by the 2-on-1 circumstance, getting more offense in than he was seemingly when it was just a 1-on-1 affair. And now the Phenomenal and Butcher letting Hughes hear it. Butcher kind of just gleefully watching. You got to think that that lackadaisicalness is going to come to bite him, as Hughes now able to just thrash into the top rope, neck first, crushing the windpipe. What do you think about the Butcher not immediately coming to the aid of James Smith here? Mr. CEO, I don't believe that shows a good bond between the two of them. For me, it's a little concerning the fact that they aren't so willing to rip them apart like a pack of wolves. In a 2-on-1 situation, you'd think, Mr. CEO, that they would be privy to simply not letting him get any daylight. However, you can see both members, James Smith, the Phenomenal, and the Butcher, seem content with letting the other do all the fighting for them. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I think they're underestimating Crumpets here. Look at him, just staring at him.
I believe they're underestimating his fighting spirit.
The Bloodhounds is the Butcher, the Phenomenal, and the Devon. That's what they call themselves. We see here.
Well, tonight they are
bleeding. Is he already bleeding?
Oh, most definitely he is. He's been bleeding for a majority of the match. And the Hounds, today we can call them the Hounds of War. They're closing in, and now they're not letting up at all. They see the fighting spirit of Hughes, and they hear the crowd willing on that spirit, and they want to shut up this arena here in lovely Green Ireland. And you can see them just stomping in Hughes. Hughes could really need a life preserver right now. Anybody from his team to come out and give him a hand. It's not looking good. Oh, again, on the open wound. Gash across the forehead, striking the top of that turnbuckle. Basement drop kick to the lower frame of the Butcher. The Phenomenal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about this. Somebody else needs to come in there and bail Hughes out. The Phenomenal almost looking like he was thinking of something. Maybe something a little extreme, but thinking the better of it. Realizing that Hughes still has some fight left in him. Oh, what a beautifully executed reversal from Hughes, and now a knee to the face of James Smith in a headbutt. Oh, the Butcher ruthlessly hacking at the balls of Hughes. And you gotta think that that is demoralizing for a young competitor at this stage in the match. It will be all you're thinking about. It will be all you are thinking about. I guarantee it. For a good majority of that match, once you take a shot like that. And the assault, the mugging, never ending, as the Hounds see their prey, and it's cornered. If they could have won this match, they would have. However, the match cannot end until all members of both sides have entered the ring. And now we get our fourth competitor entering in the cells here. Taking their time, coming in. Oh, and immediately getting halted by the Butcher. Hung up in between the ropes and the cage. Oh, no. X Division needs some help in there.
Yeah, they do.
The PS5 loyalists, the PlayStation loyalists are having absolute brand supremacy thus far in the war. You said dominance was on the menu for the Butcher. And I think James Smith said, I'll have what he's having. Oh, it's a spine buster. Hunter with a nice technical display there. With the locked up into the butterfly. Oh.
I'm sure.
Sitting down. You got to think about the absolute. Oh, Hunter with a good string of offense, actually being the fresher competitor, taking advantage of that well of stamina that lies within. He's got more cardio than all other three members in this match. Oh, and now Hughes showing off that British strong style. Stretching him all the way out and dropping the knees to the lower back. Oh, and Hunter, nice. Getting some momentum on the Butcher with James Smith. Oh, what a GTS into a suplex.
Yeah, PS dominating in one ring, Xbox dominating in the other ring. Oh no, Butcher.
It is truly split 50-50, but that's turned around pretty quick as the Butcher locks in that sleeper hold. He loves to tenderize his meat. I believe that he could be considered choking a chicken, and no, that's not a euphemism.
Oh, another chicken
Speaking of choking a chicken. It's clear that the Hounds had an agenda tonight, and that was to rip and tear their opponents here. A new one. What is the phenomenal thinking? James Smith with a splash from the top of the cage.
What in the world? The
Absolutely no regard for his own or anyone else's safety. All of Ireland is on their feet. Oh!
The crowd is
again, it is split. X Division firmly in control on one side.
Oh.
The Hounds firmly in control on the other, but that changes now. X Division taking the lead. Perhaps because they are considered to be the fresher competitors in this match. 1 quarter fresher, that is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. But the Butcher still gets his man. And I believe I heard you say, uh-oh there, Mr. CEO. And frankly, that is what I would be saying throughout the entirety if I had to be in this match. Oh, and what a butterfly choke slam. But Hunter, almost a Samoan drop into a cutter. Oh, and a swinging neck breaker from Hunter. It is night and day for X Division on either side of this Hell in a Cell contrapted in this steel cage. This almost long lost cousin that is the War Games battlefield. Oh,
nice reversal.
But it still is in the family of violence. Nice drop down as the Hounds take control of this match. James thought once is good, twice is better. Another splash. One too many times to the well, and it dried up. No water in the pool. Hughes now. Oh my goodness. Master lock suplex. Oh. Almost a package pile driver.
Devin makes his way to the ring. Coming off a big debut last week.
Incredibly impressive in his debut last week. I think somebody that nobody expected them to come out on top of that match last week. However, you would call it an upset. In some circles, others would call it a phenomenal statement.
Oh, yeah.
Penned by the man's arrival here. And it looks like he's getting weapons of choice, a little bit of tools to add to the kit before he even enters the arena. The battlefield that is his double-celled structure. This limousine of hell. And finally getting in, but also bringing in a kendo stick and a table. And Devin coming to help the Hounds take care of the X Division. And bringing all the implements of warfare that we here at KOFK have been so accustomed to as the kendo stick strikes.
Well, clearly, the Bloodhounds got the advantage in this match.
They've had the advantage the whole match, however. I have to say, Hunter has been such a successful technical wrestler. Every move he does with such precision, executed perfectly, and I don't think the Hounds really have an answer for that technical prowess. You see, he's a league above a good majority of them when it comes to grappling, but I do think the numbers game still heavily play to the Hounds' advantage. And something needs to be said for the fighting spirit of Hughes. Hughes has been a punching bag for a majority of this match. He's been bleeding like a stuck pig since the start. You gotta believe that he's only got half a liter of blood left in his body, and he can hardly see, and he's still hitting just as hard as he was when this match started, and you know the Irish here tonight have to love to see that. Man definitely burned himself a few beers after this, as he gets dropped to the top turnbuckle by Devon. And now James Smith taking care of Hunter.
Man, that table hitting Hunter right in the corner. Oh!
Yeah, they're throwing the tables. Oh my goodness, at Hughes.
Hughes is just a human punching bag.
Hunter, trying to get something going, but the numbers game of the Hounds. Like a pack of dogs. That kick to the face was so deliberate. No give to that boot. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
And Devon hasn't even he hasn't even done a wrestling move up until that kick. It's been all kendo shots. And that's a smart move. That's a smart choice in a match like this. Why expend energy or get your skin bruised when the kendo can do it all for you as a suplex takes place.
What?
Oh, and an elbow drop, but misses the mark. James Smith, I believe. Last second, Hunter was just able to inch himself out of the way, and now Hunter able to reverse. But I will say that X Division having the advantage, the last man that enters this match will be the fresher man. And with that comes a new fountain of strength and energy, and that is what's needed in a war of attrition like War Games.
Oh, James Smith tapping out, but it's not
tapping out to Hunter, but it doesn't matter. If this was a regular wrestling match, I'd give the advantage to Hunter every day of the week. The man seems so proficient, as I said before. Proof tapping out the phenomenal one right there, but again, he's got to watch the rules and listen to the commentary. And the announcer, as the table gets broken, smashed through. The Butcher grinding his meat up through that table. Tea and crumpets became meat and crumpets for just a second there. Oh, now stretching him out like a torture rack, James Smith. But as I was saying before, Hunter needs to reserve those type of holds for when it matters the most, and that's when the last member of their team in the X Division arrives in the ring. Another table gets broken! My goodness, the camera was looking elsewhere. I believe it was a Selena Del Sol that broke the table, just by happenstance of collision. Hunter is a one-man move machine. Man of 1,000 moves here tonight. Pulling up the whole arsenal to try to give his team the edge in spite of their deficit. Oh my goodness. And he's been busted open now by James Smith, the phenomenal.
Yeah, Rex needs to get in the ring.
his partner now, the last member of the X Division, looking to help, looking to get some things, some tools of war to even this out. Now stepping into the ring.
And the match is officially
War Games
started.
has begun. I believe that table was meant, but immediately
Oh, it's
beautiful
Butcher in
blue
the
thunder
head.
bomb and throwing the table. The absolute hurling of these inanimate objects. The viciousness behind those throws.
Oh no.
That could end a man's career. I know you can't be safe in a match like this, but these guys having no respect for one another.
This is Xbox Division's. This is X Division's chance to take out the Butcher. They gotta hurry up and do it
This is a grudge
before
match.
Hunter's taken out.
So many layers lie within this match. It means so much for the X Division to get a statement victory here in KOFK, but the Hounds are all proven, rather than Devon, who did manage to make quite a name for himself last week in that debut victory. But if the X Division can come out on top, I don't know, would you think that the beef would be squashed, or would you think it would just be beginning?
It would just be beginning. Butcher's doing
Oh,
pretty
no.
good 2-on-1 right now.
That was a beautiful rolling code breaker. Oh, and using... It's 2-on-1 on one side of the ring, and 2-on-1 on the other side of the ring. Again, night and day, day and night.
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
Butcher!
Oh! Managing to just kick out Hughes. The camera was elsewhere, so I don't know how that pinfall came into place.
Get
But
up,
what I
Hunter.
did see was that rolling cutter delivered to Hughes, and now it's a 3-on-2. Oh, Devon missing and passing the elbow up the side of that table. Getting picked up and powerbombed, a sit-down powerbomb, driving his back into the mat. Phenomenal using a stop sign.
Oh
Going for the pin.
no.
And that's it.
Bloodhounds.
With the shot from the stop sign to Hunter, that's pretty much been the story of this match. The tools of war, weapons of violence, implements of destruction. Too much for the X Division. Maybe not used to the more hardcore style we have here
Here are your winners.
in PlayStation. What are your thoughts on that, Mr. CEO? What do you think X Division needs to do?
Man, I just think that, to be honest, they did a great job. Just Bloodhounds had the advantage this match. And I mean, it was a good match. Like 2-on-1 on one side of the ring and 2-on-1 on the other
I think
side.
some one-on-one matches, like you said, might, especially for someone like Hunter, who did have an excellent display, and someone like Hughes, who had such a heart in that match, I do think that they should still get shots here forward on KOFK. But that is nonetheless, as we move forward in the next match, for the 24/7 title, Anthony Wolf versus Prince of Hell.
Here we
Now,
go.
Prince of Hell having his first of 2 matches here tonight. Is that correct, Mr. CEO?
Yeah, you know, that being that 24/7 championship is 24/7. He's going to defend that every week. You just got to call him out, guys.
Somebody's got to call them out every week, but that is a detriment to being a double champ. If you want to be a double champ, you have to work twice as hard. And that will be the story for Prince of Hell here tonight, as his first of 2 matches, 2 championship matches, starts now.
The Action
going to be a good match.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
And so is Prince of
I'm
Hell.
excited for all of Prince of Hell's matches. And we see the KOFK family. Backing up their guy here tonight.
Aaron Tyson as well. Interesting.
The man looks poised to be champion. He's called his shot. Now will he strike out or will he hit it into the outfield? That still remains to be seen. Something wicked this way comes. The Prince of Hell.
Wow.
Double champ. 24/7 champion is what he will be defending in this match here. Does not look perturbed whatsoever by the task that lays before him tonight. If you were to ask him, I believe this man would say it's a job and it needs doing. And somebody's got to do it. And that man is Prince of Hell.
Doesn't look worried about any of those managers on the sideline.
I would argue to say that he looks almost at peace holding both those hands. Now he doesn't have to worry about what he has to do with them. They both have a job to do, and that's to hold those titles high and proud. He's earned them, and he'll be defending one against Wolf here as this match is about to get underway.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, Anthony Wolf. And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the Action Champion, Prince.
The Prince a little reluctant to relinquish the 24/7 belt. That is something he's gotten used to, however. It's a weekly occurrence here at KOFK. And that's a message to the locker room. At any time, you are able to challenge for this title.
Here we go. Oh, nice. A running block from Wolf.
Anthony Wolf baiting Prince of Hell a little bit there, finding success. Maybe he's watched some tape. There's a lot of tape available on the champ. That's a bit of a hindrance of having a lot of matches. It gets your opponent a good body of work to look at. Allows them to plan for you. Know you before you've even met them in the ring. Wolf tossing Prince of Hell into the turnbuckle. Oh, and the knee strikes. MMA background shining through. Oh, but the Prince of Hell not going to stand for it. Not going to be walked over here in Ireland here tonight. The Irish wouldn't appreciate that. They want to see a real fight. Something that they can remember for years to come. At least until KOFK comes back to these greener pastures. Wolf tossing Prince of Hell to the outside of the ring. Prince of Hell hanging on, reversing, leaping over the agility from Prince of Hell. Wolf not letting him go anywhere, locking up again. Oh, stopping that kick to the midsection from Prince of Hell did Wolf. Grabbing the hand and dropping low. Bottom of the boot, sole of the foot, face first into Prince of Hell. Prince of Hell shouldn't be taunting. I believe he should be taking Wolf seriously right now, as Wolf has been pinned as a favorite of the group of the KOFK family. And you can see why, as his wrestling acumen shining through against the 24/7 champion. And another thing about defending 24/7 is you really have no time to rest, no time to recover. We do not really know what bruises lie underneath the paint of the Prince of Hell. There's a lot being masked there, and I don't think he wants anyone to know. But I know, as a former competitor, competing from week to week to week is grating, and it takes a toll on your body as a rolling code breaker delivered to Prince of Hell from Wolf. The 3 count begins, and a kick out of 2. I think that's the closest we've seen Prince of Hell to losing a championship in a while. Oh, immediately stopping it with the flip over. Kick to the midsection did Wolf.
What was that?
Ooh. I don't even know what you'd call that, Mr. CEO. Stomping into the midsection of Prince of Hell. Prince of Hell getting up. The spin kick to the side of the Hell of Wolf.
Big right hand.
Wolf with a good shot. All the weight of him behind that right hand, and now rolling in to a Boston Crab, and it's deep. It's deep. Or we could maybe perhaps call it a Boston Wolf in this situation. Oh, and getting out of the way of Prince of Hell. Oh, and again, Prince of Hell kicking up quick. The resolve of the champion. Oh, backflipping off of a, almost running up Wolf. Impressive. Another running Hurricane Rana. This high-flying nature of Prince of Hell. It's deceptive, but he gets up there, and when he does, it's deadly. Coming off the top rope. And front flipping the outside, but that rolling code breaker again. Hitting its mark. When it works, it works. And now the champion, the 24/7 champion, being tossed in the middle of the ring. Wolf walking over to the KOFK family, hearing some words of encouragement. He stayed focused on the champ. Oh, a count of 2 and Wolf stays in it. Both 1-1 now with near falls. This is a close one. Oh, and Wolf now with the kick up. Prince of Hell taking a little bit too much time, but avoiding the strike. Wow! A flying cutter using the top rope, bouncing off, and now a super kick blocked by Wolf. Oh, but a step up Enziguri. Tit for tat, anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, and Prince of Hell, just successive strike after strike into the cranium of Wolf. Looking to draw blood, but Wolf still unfelled and very unforgiving with that right hook. I think he knocked the 24/7 champ out with that strike. Oh, wow. And now the frustration from the challenger. He can't let himself get to this place. You have to have your wits with an opportunity like this. Oh! Turning him over entirely. The boot right to the chest of Prince of Hell as he's lying down with the stomping. Oh! Running leg drop right to the face of Prince of Hell and into a rolling cutter. Wolf calling up Prince of Hell. Oh, and Prince of Hell with the reversal. He saw it coming. The writing was on the wall and all he had to do was read it. Oh! The champ goes for a pin again. Hell's bells. Oh, they're not ringing yet. Will the Prince return with his gold? Wolf gets out of the way. Oh, and now that injured midsection, he just landed kidneys first on the arena floor, and now stomping his boot into the side of the stomach. Absolutely ruthless as Wolf. Oh, and again, more British strong style here in the UK. Oh, the drop knees to the lower back. Ireland seems to love it. They enjoy it. These people here and the KOFK faithful, we love to see a good competitive match like this. And that's exactly what it is. No one's had the edge yet. Both men, nothing to be ashamed about. Oh! Prince of Hell walking the top rope, showing us just why he's champ. With talents like that, it's easy to see why he got to the top. Oh, with the quick roll-up! With the roll-up! With the roll-up! The roll... Oh, my goodness! That was so close. I really thought that was it, Mr. Zio. Wolf now with the punches. Punch after punch, blow after blow, spinning back, just getting Prince of Hell onto the ropes. Below to the midsection. What is he using? Oh, using the middle rope for the leap-off kick to the head. Wow. The Prince of Hell, where does he find the strength?
Oh, another one.
Oh, another roll-up! Another roll-up! Will it be? No! No, Wolf has so much more left in the tank. And he just took that basement drop kick, not even punching an inch. Oh my goodness. Drove him face first into the mat. Oh, whoa. Wow. Prince of Hell not making it easy for the challenger tonight by any means. Oh, what a beautiful acrobatic display from the double champ. And like I said earlier, with talents like those, he'll be a champ in no time. Lariat thrown by Wolf's got some talents of his own, the power from a man of his size. Something to be needing to be spoken of here tonight. Those punches and those clotheslines. You'd think a 7-footer was hitting you or being dropped on you as that flying... Look at the distance he got, almost going from turnbuckle to turnbuckle with that flying fist strike. This needs to get back into the ring. I believe the title cannot change by countout here in KOFK.
No.
If Wolf wants this championship, he needs to get... He wanted a regular match with the Prince. He didn't want there to be an asterisk. He wanted to do it in the ring. Prince of Hell. We all know he's a fighting champ, but he wouldn't want to see the match end like that. Oh! Using the middle turnbuckle for the driving elbow. The absolute distance. To maybe kick Mania's head off. Oh, and now code breaker on the outside. Oh, Mania doesn't want to get involved and ruin the shot for Wolf. The ref is looking their way. They need to be a little bit smarter than that if they want to really assist their Mania. Missing all of that drop knee. Now, Prince of Hell. But he's in a hold. He's in a hold.
No.
Expertly applied by Wolf. All the fancy moves in the world can't save you from a hold like that.
That was crazy. It was over just like that.
no longer double champ is Prince of Hell. He couldn't breathe.
You know, Prince
I
of
think
Hell
he
ain't
told
gonna
Wolf,
give up.
you'd have
He's
to
coming
kill me to
back.
get this title. And Wolf probably said, I'll take you up on that offer.
The
That
All-American
was insane.
Anthony Wolf.
Congratulations to the KOFK fans.